Yes, people, what is going on? Hope we are all good. We are here for the Europa League final, something that Chelsea were in last year. A year on, well, it's over a year on now. It's a very different scenario. Very, very different scenario. Not the teams that we were expecting to be in it. But we're here. It's taking place in the completely wrong month. But we are here doing a live stream. They're in Cologne, however you want to say it. And they're ready. I'm ready. Hopefully you guys are ready as well. Let's get straight into it. I'm buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. What do we think the score is going to be? Let us know. And let's get this show on the road. I'm really looking forward to this game. I really, really am. I am excited. First European final of this new system. Obviously, they've got another one to come on Sunday night, of course. But, yeah, it's going to be... It's going to be a really good game of football. Going to be a really, really good game of football. Normally, I've said, it's going to be a good game. It's going to be interesting because of the big name teams that are in it. But these two, obviously, being in the Europa League, they probably both deserve not to be there. They probably deserve to be, maybe going into the latter stages of the Champions League. Of course, they haven't. But again, these are two big historic sides, both with a point to prove. Sevilla, this is like their competition. This is what they do. They win the Europa League. Inter Milan won't be happy that they're here, but they finished very well in Serie A. They're going to have not a chip on their shoulders. That's probably the wrong thing to say. But they've got a little bit of an arrogance, a little bit of a swagger, shall we say, about how they've been playing, which is incredibly well recently. They're scoring goals, and that's what wins your game. So it's honestly going to be really, really fun to watch this game. I really am looking forward to it. We're on for the team news in a sec. My prediction for this, I've got 2-0 Inter Milan winning. It's going to be a very good game, though, as I keep on saying. It is going to be a good game. It is very close. I just think the Inter Milan experience just about nicks it. Just about. But there we are. Anyway, let's get straight into it. It's enjoyous, guys. Let us know what you think. I'm going for 2-0 Inter Milan. And, yeah, let us know. Where you're from as well. Also know where you... Also, let us know where you're watching from. There we are. Got it out in the end. And let's just enjoy it, guys. Let's have a good one. Guys and girls.
I can tell you there were about 150 Inter fans.
Chelsea close to agreeing a deal with left-back Ben Chilwell.
Just wanted to cheer the team bus on the way in. Sevilla's top scorer, Lucas Ocampos, has been passed fit to play despite a painful injury.
80 million. Here we are. Sorry. Bono, Navas, Koundé, Diego Carlos, Reguilon, Ever Banega, Fernando, Jordan, Ocampos, De Jong, and Suso for Sevilla. I'm not going to go around through the bench. I could be here forever. Yes, Daisy, you're not late for once.
Playing his last game for Sevilla against one of his former clubs.
Who was that? Oh, I missed that one.
First European final for referee Danny McAlee.
He's decent, this referee, actually. I'm not going to lie. He's very serious looking, but he was decent. He was all right the other day.
Stadium. This will be very intense as all the games.
Yeah, the slick back hair is decent. Right, here come the Inter Milan team. In goal is Handanovic, great keeper. Godin, De Vrij and Bastoni. Gagliardini, Brozovic, Barella, Young, and I can never say that, Ambrasario. There we are. Lautaro Martinez and Lukaku up front. Notable names on the bench: Sanchez, Moses, Ericsson, Beragi, Skriniar, a handful of others as well. £3 bet there on Inter Milan to win 3-1. Interesting. I was going to put money on it, but I haven't. My dad said 3-2 Inter. Let's enjoy the game, guys. Let's make the most out of it. And again, let me know where you're watching from around the world. And come on, Inter Milan. Come on, old Conte. That's what we want to see. We want to see a Conte dub. Come on. It will be a cracker. Thank you for asking, Robbie Savage. You're still a brat, but there we are. This is going to be this is either going to be a really good game or a really dead game, because both of these teams' strengths are attacking, but Inter Milan have just got a little bit more defensively than Sevilla do. But who knows? Let's see what happens. Go on.
for 9 years of any type.
Inter haven't won a trophy for 9 years. 9 years. Jesus. That's a foul. Early doors, lovely stuff. Let them know you're there.
It's very, very special to them and their many supporters.
Anthony Taylor was crap with Chelsea versus Arsenal from Agona. See, someone knows what they're on about. Thank God. Jesus. Ben Chilwell, yeah, they just said that there's major developments expected this week, but I'm not going to say anything. Might be my video for tomorrow, potentially. Get up. That's not a foul. Sevilla players already know what to do in final. Get in someone's face straight away.
Goes down. Ambrosio's it, and you can see all the Sevilla officials down below us signaling for a card. I'm sure they're signaling for a red card. I'm sure.
Yeah, a minute into the game, that'll go well, wouldn't it?
His elbow was up. Have to wait for the replay.
Let's have a look.
Just watched Ambrosio's right arm. No, he's just trying
no, just gets his arm out.
It's not intentional elbow, is it?
Yeah, it's bollocks. Hello, what's going on? Hope you're good, man. Here we are. So we've got a severe set piece, early doors, less than 2 minutes in. Suso's going to whip it in. You're expecting to clear it, but who knows? Who knows? Decent ball whipped in? No, terrible. Awful. Really crap set piece. But they get the ball. They get the ball back. Oh, Peter Walton's a prick. Campos with a long throw. Oh, he's not dealt with. Oh, keeper. Oh, here we go. This is where they're dangerous. Can he feed Lukaku? Lukaku's breaking forward now. He does well, Lukaku. He gets fouled. That's a penalty. That is. It's a penalty straight away. Oh, and Diego Carlos is going to get booked. Oh, get up, you prat.
For me, that has to be red. There's no intention at all to play the football. He's grabbed him outside the box. He continues inside. For me, it's going to be a yellow, but I think that should be a red.
There we are. There we are. We've got a penalty early doors to enter, and this could be exactly what kills the game. Already 3 minutes in. Let's see what he does. Lukaku gets the right side of him, and it's just a foul, left, right, and centre. That is shocking. I have to say I do agree with Robbie Savage in this. I can see that very comfortably being a red. There is no attempt there to play the ball. He doesn't get the ball there. For me, that's a sending off. But I think VAR will have a look at it. Surely. He knows he's gone. He knows he's gone.
He's backed off from that. That is a huge debating point, really. Just a yellow. Remarkably, that player has given away penalties in the quarterfinal.
The semi-final, yeah. This is the geezer that Arsenal want to sign, mate.
Is going to have this penalty. He's 100% so far from the spot to enter 7 out of 7.
There we are. Jesus Christ. Lukaku's going to take the penalty. 4 minutes in. This is the opportunity to put Inter Milan 1-0 up. I have to say, mate, he never worked out at Chelsea. He didn't really work out West Brom, Everton, or Man United. But I genuinely wish you all the best in here, mate. Lukaku to take on the keeper, whose name I've completely forgotten. 4 minutes in. Lukaku put Inter 1-0 up. And it is converted 1-0 in. There we are. A little bit of a stutter. Not the greatest penalty you've ever seen. And then Lukaku with the classic celebration. 1-0 into Milan. Straight in. What a kickoff to this Europa League final. Should possibly have been a sending off as well. But what a way to kick it off. Both teams have got to come out and play now. It's actually a shite penalty, I must be honest. But it doesn't make a difference. 1-0 into Milan. That's all that matters. That's a shocking camera angle. Don't show us that one, for God's sake. That was an awful camera angle.
And he stuck it away. 1-0 into.
Look at that. Dead eye. Go on, Lukaku. I like him. I like him a lot.
I said before the game to Daryl Curry that if I was Lukaku, I'd be going onto Diego Carlos, and that's exactly what's happened. He's got the penalty.
There we are.
The yellow card is interesting. There's no intention to play the ball.
I actually do agree with Robbie Savage. I think he's a bit of a prat. I actually think he's a very big prat. But I do believe that he should have been sent off there. I do believe he should have been sent off. But there we are. 1-0 to Inter Milan. 5 minutes gone. Lukaku doing incredibly well.
That's his record just in this competition. As Robbie told you, he's up to 34 for the season. That equals the great Ronaldo's debut season for Inter 22 years ago. Still time to beat it too.
Got to say once again, the fullbacks for Sevilla. Yes, it was a throw-in.
Appreciate that, Geese. Appreciate that. Good to have you here, Jesters, as well.
He went into that space where Regular wasn't there. Just great play.
Great switch pass, that is. Doesn't keep it on. Tit. Yeah. Was good. If you haven't checked it out, please do the old live stream with me and Lewis. Was very good. Was very, very good.
Resilient bunch full of character and spirit and no little skill as well. By the way, go to BT Sport Extra 1 HD if you want to hear the game without the added.
Nah, give it the old fan noise. Big game atmosphere. Come on.
By the way, it is quite noisy. As empty stadiums go, there's a bit of a racket going on here because there's a lot of Sevilla fans dressed in suits. I think it's the delegation.
Really?
I wouldn't be totally sure.
Really? I don't think I'd be dropping Thiago. That with me. Unless he's injured, then that's a different matter. But so is Pavard a bit faster? Maybe. I don't know. Thanks very much. Appreciate that. We've got this live stream, then we've got the Inter Milan game. The Inter Milan game. The Champions League final on Sunday, which we'll be doing live streams for, and that'll be it for a while. We probably will do the what's it called? Community Shield, which would be decent. But after that, it's been probably back when the Premier League season kicks off again. Don't think I'm going to do any pre-season games or anything like that. Might do the old bit of MLS if people want to see that, because there are some proper MLS games on now as well, so I could potentially do that. But yeah, we'll be the last one for a while, so please do make sure you smash the likes, and you can see them again next season, or this season as it's technically, I don't know, from September. Let us know what you think. Probably got, 2 more, I reckon. 2 more after this.
Listen to Incy before the game, the way that went in to lose the ball.
Still going to be doing daily videos as well. One coming out tomorrow. We'll talk about Ben Chilwell. Sunday will be the Champions League final. Then Monday we're going to have a look at the Chelsea goalkeeper situation. See if there's any updates and developments on that. And then some really good content coming up, and of course any transfer rumours and stuff like that do appear within the next few weeks. We have got a long way to go yet with the transfer window. So yeah, Conte's getting animated. Let's see how he deals with this. That's regularly on that handball. But there we are.
20 games unbeaten. Going back to February the 9th.
Yeah, I've heard about that Rene goalkeeper situation. I don't think so, but there we are.
It was interesting. You're right, Robbie. When they conceded,
that's fair enough. I appreciate that. Still wouldn't drop Thiago, but there we are. I suppose if he's on the move, then maybe. Be a big call. Will be a big call. What do you make of the shirt as well, by the way? Big pickup. Nice cop, this one. I'm very much a fan of it.
Seems okay.
Or Campos. He was the geezer that went, or did he come off? Yeah, he went off early, didn't he? Against Man United. Corner to Sevilla. Where you get your vintage shirts from the variety of teams. Yeah, I usually go, oh, hang on, corner getting whipped in here. Back post, overhead kick, shocking effort that is. From Carlos as well, brilliantly. But he gets up, ends up again in the mixer. Get yourself in a decent position. I get a lot of my shirts from Depop, which is quite cool. Some of them get sent to me. And then classic football shirts is, of course, the obvious one. A lot of the ones I get on Depop don't have players on the back of it, so they're like a lot of just like the plainer ones. If I get any ones with players on the back of it, old school ones, then they're probably classic football shirts because they are still the best at it. Yeah, with Depop you get some great stuff. I'm not on eBay, but I know there's a lot of decent stuff on eBay. Oh, Sevilla coming forward. It now goes in. Oh, what a header that is! What a header, De Jong. It is 1-1 to Sevilla. 1-1. Sevilla get the goal. Decent header there at the near post. Just beats Handanovic purely on the speed. What a great start this is. What a great start to this final. Does so well to get ahead. Diego Carlos again gives a massive hug because he knows that he effed up for the penalty. But then just like that, they've gone and got themselves back in the game, 1-1. I think, is it Godin that gets lost? I think it is. It's Godin. It just completely loses man. De Jong just moves a yard back. And it just as oh my God, I've just said his name. Godin goes backwards. He runs straight back forward. Simple, bang, bang. It's just in. That's just it. Straight away. What a game we've got on our hands here, people. What a game. Handanovic may hope he did slightly better, but it's a good header. It's a good header. We haven't signed Chilwell just yet, but they said that it's on the cards. They said that major developments are going to happen this week. So, yeah, but we have not yet signed him. Let's get the old analytics up, see how we are doing for numbers. 270 people on so far in just 13 minutes. Great stuff. Thank you all for watching so far. I'll all disappear at half-time as I always do. Make sure I'm hydrated and I can keep up the excitement and the energy. From that distance, too much pace, yeah. It is a decent header. It is a decent header. That's a Croatian thing, I think. I don't know quite what it says. You might have to translate it into English for me. But the thumbs up means it's, I'm going to guess means good. Which probably means you like the shirt or something like that. It's a decent header. It's a decent header. He'll be slightly disappointed that obviously it does hit him, especially on the hand as well. But to be able to move your hand up just like that is not an easy thing to do. Maybe you might be wanting to do slightly better, bearing in mind he did get a touch on it, but there's not a great deal he could have done about that at all. It is a Croatian shirt. Always wants to make that run ahead of the Campos. Hits the byline and gets in crosses from there. Suso. A Campos. Terrible. This is 2004. This is T90 era. This is classic. Absolutely prime. There's no sign, but he is, isn't he, a little bit? Keep an eye on that one. There are stories that the team he scored against here, Wolves, are quite interested in maybe trying to secure his signature. Hey, well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Fernando got a little foot in. I always have sympathy for goalkeeper. Yeah, I remember that. I remember you saying that. It's a horrible place to play and go. I've done it a handful of times.
Spain are qualified already for the Champions League next season, which means they won't have to do it by this route, and that has given a little break to Rennes, who finished third in France, who now will go in straight into the group stage of the Champions League.
Rennes Champions League, decent.
Is Dadela, pretty highly regarded young midfield player, trying to find
Someone else used the checker
the speed to get there.
in the 80s and 90s. Oh, I don't know. Not sure.
It might be quite a long debate about whether he should have stayed on the pitch. So he goes and heads the winner now. Football often works out like that, doesn't it? Bastoni. Now Brozovic.
Great pass.
It's a lovely ball to Varela.
That will get looked at.
Ball by Inter. And the referee should not really be allowing the Inter players to gather around the referee. That isn't supposed to happen, but it will, of course.
See there. His arm's by his side, isn't it? So I think that's in a natural position. Does he move the arm?
I think he does, actually, but there we are.
He does.
Oh dear, my old team, I'd get told off for telling my defence.
What are you saying this one? It's 59.
The referee, but it was a correct decision. As Robbie said, his arm was in a natural position there. The ball went to his arm rather than the arm going.
Oh God, this is going to get a fiery one, I tell you. This is going to get worse and worse.
This is a bit of a baptism of fire.
Conte's got to be fucking careful, otherwise he's going to get sent off. Lopetegui, who I don't know why, just looks like he's annoyed at everything. Conte's been booked, brilliant.
Conte's got a yellow card for his histrionics on the sidelines. Fair to say they're trying to put this official under pressure, aren't they?
That's just Conte in a nutshell,
It's
though.
not that edifying a sight as we were remarking the other night.
But there we are. What do we know? Conte is a genius.
Intensity. It's a good final, Ian. Really enjoying it.
I know it's a good final. That's why I'm doing a live stream for it. I hate these people when they start talking to me.
Lovely pass. You get Ashley Young.
Go on, Ashley Young. Take him on, mate. Oh! Jesus, you see them go.
Behind him slightly.
I think Inter will win Serie A next season if Conte stays. Don't you agree? They'll challenge. They're a decent enough team to challenge, but about winning the whole thing, I don't know. If they can win this, they've got to back themselves to be able to do something. But which Werner will play down the middle. He'll play up front as a striker. He won't play wide. Let's see Millwall fan getting on with someone for once. Normally, it's always you around the beef, mate. It's always you around the beef. Oh, it's good. We haven't seen some of the normal familiar names just yet. If you're in here most games, you know who I'm on about. I went to uni with his son, Lopetegui. He plays in goal for the first team. Oh, I don't know about Hakimi. Emerson, yeah.
Free kick, Sevilla, taken by Banega.
Oh, go on, Inter. Go on, mate. Take him on. Lukaku's getting forward now. Go on, Martinez. Oh, he's done well. No, get up, mate. You don't get them. Jesus, Navas. That's the one you don't want to dive against. Yeah, I don't think that PK thing's going to happen. He's 10-1. I met Ray Clements. He's a lovely guy. Oh, I know about Hakeem. I just don't think he's that good. I just don't think he's that good. I've met Ray Clements a fair few times. Nice guy. Old school.
In a constant dialogue with the referee, thinking he was fouled in the centre of the pitch just now. Not given. This time Godin's challenge. Well, every single decision here is being contested loud and long. Even the most straightforward like that. Is there any debate at all there?
This is a bit nutty, I must be honest. Even I can't keep up. Yeah, I'm going to do the Champions League final, yeah. Oh, excellent. Good stuff, Tom. That's what we'd like to hear. Happy birthday for tomorrow. That's a foul. What? Jeez, where do you live, Daisy? You got all the old people around you. All the big names. Oh, jeez, that's not a bad effort. Side netting from a Campos, about 25 yards away from goal, if not a touch more. I am going to be doing the Champions League final as well, yes, on Sunday. It's my friend's birthday, but I will be doing it.
Martinez once again his right foot. Just kick the ball away there, then Martinez goes down.
Hey, you tell him, Jesus Neves. I don't know where Broxbourne is. It's got to be a little bit more generic. North, south, east, west, London. I don't know. I assume it's that. I think it's London. I think my local team's played against Broxbourne Borough before. I think, but I don't know for a fact. Conte deserves to. Conte's a G, mate. Absolute G. Hertfordshire. What's it near? What's it near, Broxbourne? So I live northwest London, so I should know, but I don't, which is alarming.
He's on loan from Real Madrid.
Reguilon, to be fair, would be decent for Inter Milan. Conte is a lunatic, and I love him. I love him for it.
If your club's looking for a left back and has got even a little bit of money, he'd be one of the players that's going to be looking at the European scouts.
Okay. So he's pretty much North London. North of North London.
First quarter of the game
that makes sense.
Flown by.
Hot take. If Man United say no in the summer, they'll finish lower than Spurs. Maybe. Maybe. I think Spurs are still going to do better because of Mourinho. I think they win silverware next year, I must be honest. I can actually see them win the Europa League next year. That'll be who my money's on. Right from the word go. Whoa, Jesus. Almost yawn then. I'm good. I'm good. I feel like I always yawn on these, but there we are. No, no one's going to come and stalk you. That's very odd. That's why you're only like 15 as well. Very strange. Go on, Young. Oh, he almost did well, to be fair. He's going to show the best coach you had in a long time. He was revolutionary, Conte. I liked him. So he just offered something so different for Chelsea. You could just see the way that he came and his mindset. Everything was just spot on. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. He's played three at the back and just no one knew how to deal with us. So I can't say he's the best coach we've had in a long time, but the best tactician I think we've had in a long time, yeah. Because even then we didn't necessarily have the best players out there. You know, obviously we had decent two up top and we had the three kind of midfield, with William playing a little bit more central, driving the ball up the pitch and stuff on the counter-attack with Hazard and Costa able to do whatever they wanted to. But again, he lost Costa. He did very well out of Moses and Alonso, which was a tactical change rather than him necessarily doing anything special, if that makes sense. So I'd say he's one of the best tacticians we've had, but not one of the best coaches we've had, if that makes sense. I don't know if I would say that Mourinho is a better coach than Conte is because he gets everyone on board doing the same thing perfectly. He is a big atmosphere to have around. Anyway, Benega's coming forward here now. Reguilón, let's see what he does. Whips a decent ball in. Oh, dealt with well, to be fair. I said this. I said about Inter Milan's high, big defensive unit that they've got with Godin and the other two as well, whose names have completely escaped me while I was saying this point. But, I have to say, one of the main places they've looked a bit vulnerable is when there's been crosses going into the box. They conceded from a header. They almost conceded there as well.
There is a question of how long he can last just carrying that thigh injury, but I think they probably calculated what will take an hour of him.
If you aren't captain, you go up to a ref. It should be an automatic yellow.
Maybe there's more.
I know I did like him. I'm just not saying he's Conte is that. I mean, that's a long time ago. I'm going more recent history. Anyway, Campbell's going to throw the ball in now. Long throw in. It's an incredibly long throw. Free kick to Sevilla.
I'm not sure that's a free kick. Martinez on. Navas will just watch it here. They seem to get beneath the ball.
It's nowhere near it.
Referee gives it though. He's in a good position, the referee. Now we've seen the quality delivery, didn't we, from Benega to set up the winner for Sevilla against Wolves. Yes, it was a shot.
Here we are.
Quality in the cross for a Campos.
Benega surely going to whip the ball in here. 26 minutes gone, just about to go into the 27th. Free kick to Sevilla. Not the best whipped in ball ever. Goal kick. Lopetegui's not happy for whatever reason. Let's get some people across from the old Instagram.
Same angle, and Campos didn't just standing still, trying to glance in that far corner.
Oh, Lukaku's in. Lukaku's alone. What's he going to do? Doesn't actually do the right thing, but there we are. In to keep the ball. Get yourself on side, Lukaku, mate. Oof.
You look at his record, signed 6 years ago from Torino. He helped a promotion into the big league in Italy. But he makes an important contribution.
He scored a header in the semi-final, didn't he? On that occasion, just couldn't guide it on target. But the ball from Ashley Young, I think the Sevilla players thought Lukaku was offside.
There you go.
So did Lukaku, because he didn't sprint towards the ball.
Oh. Oh yeah, no, Ranieri's different gear. Ranieri was different gear, but again, I think sometimes he lacked it a little bit in like the harshness, if that makes sense. You could see how he would get annoyed, but you just didn't see it very often. That makes sense. Yes, that is the geezer. The geezer was the Spain manager, and then got sacked because he was linked with Real Madrid and then it got sacked by Real Madrid. Yes, that is the geezer.
Looks set to be a key man for Italy going forward when the European Championships come round next summer.
The first of the defensive signings of Chilwell.
I was very impressed with him in the semi-final. Some good runs, doesn't he, when the centre forwards for him to split.
I don't quite know what you mean. I don't think it's close to being done, I think, but the valuation is quite a way apart, I think. Lampard's the Chelsea manager. We've got Super Frankie Lampard. Oh, yeah, with Chilwell, they're expecting major updates some point this week, pretty much, which will be something like a fee is agreed. or you know, the fee is agreed, or personal terms have been agreed, or something like that.
7 o'clock on Sunday night.
Apparently, Leicester are wanting to play hardball. They want to get that £80 million fee again. They've got someone like Tagliafico lined up, someone that's ready to come and play for them. To be fair, even Reguilon, to be fair, could come and play for them because they could afford him from Real Madrid, 1,000,000%. See, Daisy appreciates it. Lampard has done incredibly well for his first year. I don't even know what's going on with the League Cup. No, I don't, but I can have a think about it now. I completely forgot about that question, Luke, I must be honest. Player I'm most annoyed about not joining Chelsea. Rubinho is still one that instantly comes to my head. I would love to have seen Lukaku come back. That's another one. Because I look at what he's here now, especially as I'm watching him. I look at what he is here now, and I look at how he's doing so well under Conte. I looked at it and thought, if Conte would have had his wish, end of the 2017, 16-17 season, we could have been a hell of a unit. I didn't mean to sound rude. Oh no, that's fine. No, I get what you mean. Yeah, I completely agree with you. I think it's nuts the amount of money that people want to spend going between Premier League clubs. But we have this thing, they have to be Premier League proven. They have to be. And as much as I get where they're coming from, I look at it and think, that's still too much. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, we've got another free kick here to Sevilla. Hopefully they're going to whip it in better. Banega standing over it. It's slightly more centralised, so it's going to be an interesting one. Tough one to whip in. It's got to get a serious amount of whip on it. But Lukaku's back to defend it. Banega's going to whip it in. Right up at the back post. Oh, it's in! Oh, De Jong! Oh, it's put them 2-1 up. I did not see this coming at all. De Jong has put Sevilla 2-1 up in the 32nd minute. The one guy they didn't really pick up managed to work his way all around to the back post. It might be very much of Ivanovic's goal. Oh, what an upset this could be. What an upset. Going into half-time, we could potentially see currently as 2-1 to Sevilla. We could see that going into half-time and Inter Milan having a massive job on their hands. They really have to think about it. He does so well to get the contact on it. Handanovic can't do absolutely anything. He's headed with so much power. It's actually a perfect header. It is. And he's completely unmarked around the back post. Completely unmarked. There we are, people. There we are. They've got a job on their hands now here. They have got a job on their hands. They've got to do better. Inter Milan have been good, but they've been waiting for that counter-attack all the time. There we are. It is like our defending. See, we're going to get two. There's two possibilities that happen here. We get a completely different animal from Inter Milan. That's a free kick there, straight off the bat. We can either get a completely different animal, or we see them just kind of get ground out. Do you know what I mean? Just ground it out. Maybe they get back into the game. Maybe they don't. But the defensive work that could now go on here for Sevilla. This is why they are so good at this tournament. Who knows what's happening? Victor Moses to come on and score the winner. Come on. Could you imagine?
Brozovic with the free kick for them. What is that, 25 yards out or so?
25 yards? That's fucking more than that. 30 yards out, mate. Where are you looking from? Similar position. They've got to whip it in now. Get up! Oh! Just like that! Just like that! Godin answers straight away. 2-2. 35 minutes gone. Go on, Godin. Go on. What a game we got around here. Oh, and Lopetegui again is not happy. He's shaking his head. Conte's absolutely enraged. He loves it. Oh, what a game we've got on around here, people. What a game. That is quality. Absolutely quality. Let's have a look. They haven't shown the replay just yet. Diego Carlos is again giving away the free kick. This is the guy that Arsenal want to pay 50 million quid for. And Godin just manages to find his way. Is he unmarked? No, he's actually in really quite a tough spot. Who's he next to? I think it may even be Diego Carlos. He out jumps. Let's have a look. We'll be able to see here. Diego Carlos just is nowhere near it. Arsenal, sign him. Sign him. Let him have him. 2-2. 2-2. Get in, people. This is what we want. My 2-0 bet's gone, but there we are. Let's enjoy it, lads. What a game we could have on our hands here. My dad said 3-2. His is still on the cards. Mine's out the window. Get in. Come on. This is what we like. This is what we like. This exactly right, Jess. This is what a final is meant to be. Both teams able to go at it. It's getting a little bit rough and ready. It's getting a little bit edgy, but that's what people want to see. They want to see these big goals. They want to see these big moments. They want to see people have little moments of magic. There's been 3-headed goals so far and a penalty. Let's see how this attacking flair that both teams have is able to come into fruition. This is going to be a moment of magic or a huge mistake that wins this game. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting. Thank you all for joining so far. Inter Milan driving the ball at the pitch. Jeez, I could be a bloody commentator. Oh, that's a shocker. Oh, we wanted to absolutely hit that, but the referee got in the way. Swing and a miss. Oh, look at this. Honestly, I should be a commentator. Robbie Savage. Word for word, pretty much. Reaction of all us today, live with Lewis. Hang on, I need to read that properly. Oh, I don't know if anything's better than that Bayern game. I will read that comment, Luke. I tried to. Dyslexic up here, just can't do it quick. You don't know what's coming in this game, though. It is so engaging. Good little combination there. Keep ball here from Sevilla. Switch it. Try and change the angle. Campos. Oh, they still got the ball. They just know what they're doing. They're just breaking it down, trying to break them down. They've got themselves that moment of separation. Oh, straight across the box. If De Jong would have put a foot in, that's 3-2. Oh, God. Sorry, the reaction of all of us today in the live with Lewis and you. You called it Lewis Dunk. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, that was annoying. That was annoying, that one. I really wanted him as well. Could have been 3-2. It's not. It's still 2-2. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, guys. What's going on? Hope we're good. Too right. So it's been a good stream so far. I will be disappearing as I do at half time to calm down a bit. It's going to be good fun. I might get back a few minutes before half time, just before the end of half time, answer some questions from people and stuff. So do please stick around. Do come back for the second half. If you are going to go away, calm down, go for a poo. You might need it. Could be a bit of a nervy one the second half. You don't want to miss anything. Oh, opportunity here. Corner. Where is the offside? He was offside. He was offside.
Great recovery, but wasn't it, from Regulon?
Just under 1,000 people so far.
Offside though, Ambrosio. Just look at the recovery from
This is nuts, people.
desire from Regulon to win that header. You know, he didn't know.
If you're a commentator, who would you do it for? BT, Sky? I'd do it for whoever had to pay the most money. There we are. Allegedly, someone in the Mykonos scuffle hit a cop and tried to bribe them.
Awareness.
Who? What with? I assume with Harry Maguire.
There was a foul from Barella.
Against his old club tonight, the way they had a season with Inter, which included a hat-trick in a match against Atalanta.
Jeez, that's impressive. Interesting.
Same when Roberto Mancini was in charge, but it was a bit of a turbulent season with a lot of chop and change.
Yeah, I don't quite know what I would do if the commentary came around. I'd probably do it for I'd do it for two companies. That makes sense. Because I love the England games. That would be the absolute ultimate for me. It's just getting excited about watching the England games and go around the world and watching England.
Chipped in behind.
That's going to be dealt with. Oof. Oh, not a good clearance at all. A Campos handball. It's been a nutsy first half so far. Thank you for all the people that have joined in. I generally do appreciate you. Got 5 or so minutes left. A little bit more to be added on because of obviously the 4 goals and a little bit of the old controversy. Probably would do something like Gary Lineker. I think he's probably got the best. Yeah, I think he's probably got the best job out there. I will be doing England content when that comes back round. There's an international break before the season starts, which is nuts. So I will be doing some stuff for that, which would be awesome. Yeah.
Great press, wasn't it? Desire to win the ball back.
Creator match of the day.
Not letting Inter out.
Who do you think will win the league next season? Manchester City. I've got. I think Liverpool are going to be annoyed with how badly they went out of the Champions League. And I mean, bearing in mind, Atletico Madrid got dumped out in the following round as well. So I think they'll be particularly annoyed. I don't know. I feel like they're going to gear themselves up for another Champions League run. I think Man City are going to be annoyed. So I think potentially they're going to be going for a full Premier League run. I think that Guardiola will want to leave on some sort of a high. Yeah, so I think City are going to win the league. I must be honest. But for me, I've always said, I mean, Chelsea finished the season on, what was it, 66 points, something like that. The main thing for me is if we get 70, 75 points and we showed signs of improvement this season, especially if we get 75, even creeping on 80 points, we may not win the league, but I tell you, we'll make it a hell of a lot more interesting. That's where the goal should be for Chelsea. People are saying, oh, we should be looking to get third or second or winning the league or whatever. Make the progress in that sense. I think Chelsea could come second, I do. Yellow card there for Banega, is that, I think? Yeah, Banega. I think they all went to Mykonos because it was not on the quarantine list. Barkley was there as well when his photo came out. Yeah.
Skills. He does have a feisty side as well. His second spell with the club.
And Danovic cleared. Just can't let it go in the right manner. Chelsea have not yet signed Chilwell, no. Or we're doing a video about it tomorrow. What, only 1 minute added on? Okay, I thought it would be more than that, but there we are. Only a minute to be added on. and then I'll be disappearing for 15 minutes to calm down.
Right-hand side. A lot of the trouble for opposition teams comes via that route.
Just look if into
The problem is that they have no depth, and even when they get Sancho, one injury to Pogba or Bruno, and it's done and dusted. Yeah, I do get that vibe. Same thing with the defence as well. They got Luke Shaw, but then Brandon Williams behind him ain't good enough either. He gets found out. Wan-Bissaka, he can get found out. Yeah. They're trying to buy superstars, but actually what they need to buy is consistent players to be able to be backups and come in when needs be, which they just have not got.
Certainly the last incident of this dramatic first half.
I think Ake was probably slightly overpriced, but you had to go and get him because of obviously your defensive problems all year. So I think you got him for what you need is a reasonable price, you know. Sevilla whipping the ball in here. Flicked on. Oh, and Andanovic hit over the bar. And that is it. That is half time. Half time, 2-2. Thank you all for watching so far. I will just very quickly answer that question. Trent or Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I would go for Wan-Bissaka 1,000,000%. He's more defensive minded, and that's what I rate. I appreciate that. So, yeah, for now, thank you so much. I am going to go, and then I'll be back for the second half. Thank you all for watching so far, and I'll see you in a bit. Cheers, guys. What's going on, people? Hope we're good. Good. Just watched Liverpool fan absolutely lose his rag. What have I missed? Ivakis 40, Chilwell's worth 50. Yeah, I appreciate that. Atletico signed, Dermich or Drimich? Dermich, I think it is. Oh, I don't know. I ain't got any ads on here, I don't think. Atletico signed Dermich, so what does that mean for Oblak and Chelsea? I still think it's hard to be. It's hard to say for an absolute certainty what's going to happen with that, but I still think it looks unlikely. I must be honest. I still think it looks unlikely.
Absolutely. Don't forget, you don't need to just watch on your TV. You can also watch on the BT Sports.
Oblak will be 80 million plus, I think. I don't see Chelsea buying him and Havertz. Yeah, I agree with that completely. For the new 18-year-old centre-half. Look, I hope he does incredibly well. People are saying he's going to be the next Van Dijk and whatever. If he is that good, to Barcelona let him go with all their defensive problems? I don't know. I don't think so. Second half hasn't yet kicked off. We're literally just about to start it now. Referee's counting up. Yeah, I don't think... I'm not too sure. I'm not really putting anything on him, I must be honest. I don't really know too much about the centre-half, I must be honest. But no, I hope he does well. I hope he turns out to be a big success. But I must be honest, he's 18, 19. I think he is 18, isn't he? I don't think it's... I think putting too much pressure on him at such a young age could actually hinder his chances of developing the way that he should. So, I don't know. I'm not too sure. There we are. We're underway again. Let's go and listen to United's Denmark. It's going nuts. It's going to go nuts if we sign Ben Chilwell for 50 million, since I had to pay 80 for Harry Maguire. Yep, I agree with that. Yeah, I don't quite know what's going on with the Kai Havertz thing. I have a really bad, maybe slightly pessimistic feeling that isn't actually going to go through. So who knows? Funny how with no fans... Hang on. He's already been booked. There we are. Funny how with no fans, it is an easy place like Germany, the final, but with fans, they put it in Baku. Yeah, Baku was the wrong place. I'm a big fan of Azerbaijan and Baku specifically, having been there, and my family worked, or my dad worked over there for years. I'm a big fan of it, but it was not the right place to hold a European final just yet. Just yet at all, no. And they'll really struggle with getting fans over there for the Euros as well. So I think potentially the Euros going ahead without having the fans there, which is very potential, or very possible, I should say. That there we are. He was. Oh, I don't know about that. Havertz is done apparently. There we are. What's my note? I text my dad 4-3 enter. That's what I text him, but only time will tell. I do still want to do that kind of those kind of videos about the reactions to Mark Goldbridge. You do have to be slightly careful with them though, how you do them. You can't monetize them and stuff like that. So you do have to be slightly careful. And people do take offence. So, yeah, I don't know. I swear some players didn't travel to Baku. No, it was only Mkhitaryan who didn't go. Because, yeah, it was only Mkhitaryan who didn't go because Azerbaijan and Armenia have been at war for many, many years. And obviously he's Armenian, so. But there we are. That's why you pick Baku for a European final. Who knows? Baku itself is a lovely place, but it's just, it was not the right place to hold that final. So there we are. There's no race. Oh, no, I'm not saying there's a race. I just have a feeling it's not going to go through. I have this weird feeling that Chelsea fans are so desperate to see it happen that Bayer Leverkusen are just going to sit and just kind of absorb the pressure and all of a sudden just look at it and go, well, you need to get it done because your fans are anxious about him. You know, they want to know what's going on. They want to see. And if it don't happen, then who knows? Favourite stadium I've been to? It's not necessarily a football ground. I love the Miami Dolphin Stadium. Hard Rock Stadium was awesome. Really nice open air stadium, which is awesome. The renovations they've done there are sick as well. Yeah, really like Hard Rock Stadium. I'd recommend if you could ever go, then do. And they play some good football over there as well. So if you do happen to be in Miami, then do go. It's very, very cool. There was a game of football on. Brazil were playing there literally the day we got there, but I was so knackered we just couldn't have gone. But on reflection, I would love to have gone and seen a football game there as well, or a soccer game. Will Mkhitaryan stay at Arsenal now he's back? No, I think he'll be on the move. I don't think you sign Mkhitaryan I don't think you sign Willian and then Mkhitaryan comes back as well. So I think he'll be on the move. The funniest comment I saw was this could be good for Maguire. That is quite funny. Do you think Kai Havertz will not happen? I think there's a potential that it won't happen. They will make you pay 100 million euros, no doubt about that. Yeah, well, the Iron Lady, that's what they call her in Germany. Who knows? We start the transfer ball rolling. That's what I'm saying. We are starting the transfer ball rolling.
Doing a big warm up on the way to our right. So early in this second half,
Since I've been to the Emirates Meadow Park, Meadow Lane. Where's Meadow Park and Meadow Lane? Yeah. I'm telling you, Havertz is done. Will be announced next week. Okay, Jesters. I can't see it happening, but there we are. Do I want Ben Chilwell? I'd be honest, I would prefer Tagliafico of the two. But Ben Chilwell comes out for the right price, and yeah, I'm all over it. I don't need the money. Leverkusen has a massive company behind him. Yeah, but 100 million's 100 million, isn't it? Everyone's been impacted by this virus. Go on! Ah! Inter could be 3-2 up. They're not. They're going to come forward again here now. Young is going to keep the ball. That right-footed left wing back that they've got. Oh, he should be scoring there. Oh, right, okay. I should know that as I do live in North London, but there we are. What midfielders on loan or not? Who you sell? Drinkwater, Barkley, Bakayoko. All of those go for me. Drinkwater, you get piss all money for. Barkley, you'll be able to get some for, as he is an England international. And then, who's the other one? Bakayoko, I think, goes to AC Milan. Might go on loan with an option to buy. Yeah. What I've just been told is apparently Ben Chilwell has had some sort of a medical, not an official medical, but some sort of a medical, because there was something wrong with his heel. So he's going to be out for another 3 weeks at least. So they're not really anticipating anything about him pre-season training and stuff. So I think it probably means the deal could go through a little bit later, shall we say? But there we are. Did you watch? I haven't actually seen episode 6. I'm watching it on YouTube, so they're doing like one a day. I haven't seen all 6 episodes yet. I probably should. But there we are. Sevilla got a good bit of pressure on here now. Jesus Navas. Suso. No, loses the ball there. Oh, he loses the ball again. Sevilla got it back. Efa Banega. Great pass, that is. De Jong has brought that down incredibly well. Keeps it as well. Suso. Edge of the box. Gonna hit it? No, rubbish. Don't worry. I always knew there was going to be something at the end. Don't worry. Do we sell Jorginho or lost check any other midfielders? I don't quite know. I have a feeling Frank might try and keep Jorginho. I think Frank realises just how much money other people are going to be willing to spend. So I don't quite think the whole 6-7 players thing that they were on about, with certain people have got to go, this has got to happen, that's got to happen, blah, 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 blah. I can't see that happening just yet. Jorginho does need to go. He doesn't fit Frank Lampard's system at all. But I think we might have another year of him just before he gets let go, because people aren't going to spend the money on going and getting him. Why did I say that Arsenal are a bigger team than Chelsea in the FA Cup final preview? Because they are. Just get over it. It doesn't mean anything. If being a bigger club means something to you, then great. You're not in football for the right reason. You should be there to win trophies. And Arsenal aren't doing that more recently. Of course, they won the FA Cup, but last time they won the league, 2004. Last time they won a European trophy. Couldn't even tell you. So, yeah, it's Jesus. It's Jesus Navas. It's always going to be Jesus Navas. Yeah. Should do a video tier list on players that we should sell and like this of it happening. Potentially, I could do. Potentially. Oh, missed that. Touch. Who am I supporting in the Champions League final? Probably Bayern. When you go out, you want to go out to the best team, innit? At least you lost to the best. It's like, imagine if you got dumped out by Brazil in the quarter-final before they got whacked 7-1 in the semi-final by Germany. You're looking at that thing, we could have been in the bloody semi-final. We could have given Germany more of a game than they did. Do you know what I mean? Where do you think Gabriel is going? I think he's going to go to Arsenal. I do. Where do I see Kai playing with Chelsea? I see him playing through the middle. I see him playing as a number 8. I don't think he's going to go wide. I think we've got a lot of wide options. I think we're going to sign Benrahma as well if the deal's right. I could see that one happening. Because I think we can get 20. I think we can get Benrahma for 25 million. And we can let go of people for that.
Just expose Godin's pace a little bit. If there's one thing he's lacking these days, it might be a yard of pace. First and foremost, great play from Ocampos on the halfway line.
How many people have we had on so far? Yeah, awesome. Mate, I love the TikToks. Thank you very much. If you don't follow me on TikTok, please do. 122k. Must be doing something right. It's really got taken down because of a community guideline strike today. And literally all I did was laugh in it. So who knows? We have had 1,500 people on the live stream, which is awesome. Thank you so much. Philip Max, an alternative to Benrahma. Interesting. I rate that. TikTok is not getting banned, no. Oh, here we are. Isn't it coming forward now? A little bit lucky there. Unlucky with that pass, but they keep the ball in her. They keep the ball. Lukaku. Corner, surely. Corner enter. There we are. Sign Kent from who? Sorry. Which Kent? Corner to Inter. 58 minutes gone. Played it short. Let's see what they do with here. Whip it in. That bit of quality. Nothing. Coming out to Ashley Young. Whipped. Nah, never going to go in. Brian Kent, potentially. I don't know. Maybe. According to Metro Chilwell, has passed the medical checks. Yeah, he's had a medical, but I know they were slightly alarmed about a heel concern, which means he'll be out for a few weeks yet properly. I see it being one of those ones Chelsea have agreed to sign Ben Chilwell, and then the actual transfer officially goes through in a couple of weeks' time following a proper medical, again at Chelsea. So, yeah. I could see Chelsea agree a deal, medical personal terms and all that stuff done, price, all that stuff done. And then, like what happened maybe with Werner, where it gets announced, all gets done, and then all of a sudden it then goes officially through. So the news broke, and then just like that, a couple of weeks later, the formalities went through. So I think it could be a case of we agree to sign him, and then stuff starts to happen. Yeah, Lukaku got the penalty, and then Godin scored a header. What goalkeeper do you think we need? I would go for Pope. He's Premier League proven. I like him. He's always had a bad defensive line, well, bad enough defensive line ahead of him. With a decent defensive line, I think he'd be a quality keeper. So, yeah. Yeah, Chilwell is good enough for it, but I just think the price would be alarming. I have to say, I hate to be a savage. I actually don't watch any TikTokers. I just watch my stuff, and then I go on my For You and just see who comes up. Dealt with well there by Inter. Stopped a corner as well. Have not yet made my fantasy team. People are saying that I should do like a followers one. So if you would be up for that, then please do let me know. Whack it in the chat, and then I can get a league set up. Have some sort of a prize. Have a laugh. The crazy American lady who ruined beans on toast, she deserves no credit at all. Oh, sorry, I read that as Declan Rice. Price is reportedly 45.50 for Ben Chilwell, then I would rate that. But what centre back do I want to get now? I want to get Thiago Silva. I wanted to get Lewis Dunk, but that's now not going to happen. Alonso will stay. Chilwell will come. Emerson will go. I think that Kepa will stay at Chelsea next season. I must be honest. Especially with the goalkeeper going out on loan as well, Cunningham. I think that Kepa is going to stay. Who do you think will win the league? I said Man City earlier on, if you missed it. Yeah, I agree completely. That Meccano. And if he can see that we're already going to be able to show that we can play football, then bad pass. If we can show that we are going to be able to play good quality football and be competitive and win silverware, then I think Meccano chooses us over any other options and joins up with obviously Timo and a few other people that he may have familiarities with, shall we say. He wants to go to Bayern, but can they afford him? Who knows? Depends who they let go of as well. That's also another thing to consider. Alaba as well. That hasn't been spoken about a lot in the last few days, but I would definitely look at signing him. It's a very, very big wage, but not impossible. The only two centre-backs currently on the roster, in the team, that would pair with Silva would be really good tomorrow. Yeah, it's the legwork. Christensen would not work at all, which is why I would let go of Christensen in a heartbeat. Would I like Sancho at Chelsea? No. Good player, but the price is off-putting, shall we say. The second half is way less dramatic, but still decent so far. Edgy is what it is. It's edgy. Yeah, I don't think Alaba 20 million a season is going to happen from anywhere, though. I don't think that's going to happen from anywhere. Especially not this year.
Stopped in his tracks. Godin's run. Good defending. Godin's seen the run of the Campos, followed him.
And Danovic. Inter are playing this possession style football, but it's all taking place in their own area, which is not great.
Goalkeeper clearing with the outside of the foot. Don't see that too often.
Inter are slowly starting to invite the pressure on. He's onside though, Lukaku, just like that. Lukaku! Oh, keeper. Does well. Yeah, signing Thiago Silva definitely does help with our transfer budget. I think it works completely. The wage bill, yeah, fine, I get that, but we can definitely afford to move some money around and everything. What do we do with Ampadu? Oh, what do we do? Ampadu apparently wants to stay and fight for his place. I'd be very willing to hear that, to be honest. I would be. With Declan Rice, looks like it's not going to happen. Oh, well done. Great defending. With Declan Rice, looks like it's not going to happen. Could he fight for his place? Billy Gilmore, Jorginho, Kante, Kovacic, and then Ampadu. That's a decent defensive midfield five to choose from. I think that would be enough for Chelsea. And then obviously Ampadu has the ability to play centre-half as well, but I don't think that's going to be where he's used. I think he's better in midfield, but that's just my personal opinion.
Wasn't really the first choice goalkeeper this season. That was Thomas Lassler. He's fit again, not getting his place back the way Pummer's playing. Last season, Pummer was relegated with Girona in Spain.
What's that about doing? Oh, I'd let go of Christensen before I do any of the rest. Barcelona need a centre-half. They need someone that can play football. They need someone who's a decent ball player and can defend as well. Christensen, I think they'll look at it and think, yeah, we can get him to defend. We can teach him that. Completed Simpsons hit and run now. Thank you for asking. 100% on every single level. Amazing. I'm working my way playing through the levels again. Done all the wager races and set new times as well, which is awesome. Done absolutely everything. Awesome. Right, I love the channel. Keep it up. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. If Rise happens, it will be a final transfer of the window. It will depend on Jorginho. I don't think Jorginho is going to get sold. So, yeah. Chelsea just need a different keeper other than that Kepa. Because he is too old, Caballero. But I think this will probably be his final year at the club, I must be honest. Maybe he gets one more, but I don't know. Depends. Yeah, Ampadu was decent against Spurs, to be fair. He was all right, but I still think he's better. I still think he's going to be better for Chelsea playing in the midfield role. I don't think he's got the height to be a centre-half in the Premier League, I must be honest. I think I prefer to play Dave at centre-half than Ampadu. And Dave is a right-back. But it depends. So Chelsea maybe want to play three at the back. I think we're all assuming it's going to be a 4-3-3. But Lampard has enjoyed playing with a three at the back at large chunks. Well, at large spells of the last few of the last season. Lukaku, shocking. Go on, mate, keep it in. Do something with it, lad. Just keep ball here from Inter. It's going to be an edgy one. This is going to be nervy. Excuse me. Yeah, I agree. I think Ampadu will come in and be depth rather than compete properly for a player. Oh, Campos looks like he's done and dusted. Yeah, they are going to bring on a sub. Meunier, who, to be fair, is a very, very decent player. Yeah, shame for a Campos. Any people that we had on? 1,700 people. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Player is best if he is a big striker next to him who does the dirty work for him. Yeah, I think Chelsea are going to try and avoid playing him as a 2. But one thing good about starting a striker like Werner, who is smaller, is if you do have to go for it, you can keep him on the pitch and go for that, I hate to say it, little and large Crouch and Defoe combination, if that makes sense. You know, do the dirty work. Someone like what Giroud will do, what Tammy could even be able to do if he learns it and does it the right way. I honestly think we're going to have a really good player in Timo Werner on our hands, I must be honest. What kind of medical did Ben Chilwell do? He didn't do an official Chelsea one. He did like a private one. So he probably went to Harley Street and did something like that with a real top-notch kind of private doctor, if that makes sense, rather than a club doctor. Look, tried to put it between Lukaku tried to put it between the keeper's legs, but he blocked it. How many goals? How many goals you have seen gone through the legs? Yeah, oh no, it's a decent save for the keeper. Oh, that's what I was saying. Havertz has got to learn to do the dirty work, to be fair. Gabriel's been bandaged up as well. I think he's received treatment, so he does have to go off before he can come back on. Do you think who do you think was best young player for this season for Chelsea? It's Mason Mount. That's an absolute shoe-in. It has to be Mason Mount. Oh, I didn't realise that it got sent around on Twitter as well. Brilliant. 3 minutes ago. Oh, you're taking the piss. It's cancelled now. Forget anything we were just talking about. Oh, you're taking the piss. There we are. Apparently I'm not a meme now, but there we are. Has to be Mason Mount.
We've seen him score a goal in the first half from a free kick. Hold the play from Martinez. Koundé's right foot just caught him.
It's going to be a free kick to Inter Milan. Charlie Masunda Jr. is gone. He's just done. Done at Chelsea. Thanks very much for the service, but end of the road now, mate. Anyway, Inter Milan free kick. 71 minutes gone. Back to hit 72. Young's going to whip it in. Ooh. Do I rate Saka? I do. If Chelsea got the opportunity to sign Martinez, would you be happy with it? I would be very happy with him. I know you're a massive fan of Martinez. He should be on the move somewhere, though. He has been at Arsenal for way too long. The way he's played, he definitely deserves to be a first choice keeper. Don't know where he's from, nationality-wise, though. I don't know where he's from. Navas wins a free kick. Booking there as well. I can't see who it is that's getting the booking.
substitute to Gagliardini.
Yeah, Gagliardini. He is Argentinian. See, he looks like he could get. To be fair, it does look like he could get in the Argentina team. Who knows? Anyway, 73 minutes gone. Sevilla a free kick. Benega's going to whip it in.
A substitute for Campos who plays the same role should he be off the pitch with the same routine.
De Jong, big man at the back. He's surely got to be the target man. He's on a hat trick. Oh, Lukaku scored an own goal! Oh, Lukaku! Oh, we are 3-2 to Sevilla. An overhead kick. Is it going wide? Is it going in? Who knows? But Lukaku gets a final touch. It will go down as an own goal. He tried it earlier on in the game, and he's done it again now. Inter Milan have 15 minutes to turn this round. Jesus Christ. Is it going in? Is it going wide? That's the angle that we need. It's 3-2 Sevilla. Either way, it looks like it's going wide. This is the angle. This is the one we want. Oh, that's going wide. That is a shocking own goal. Lukaku. Oh, you poor bastard. You poor, poor bastard. They won't even give him that as well, which would be even funnier. That is going down as an own goal indeed. Oh, there we are. You got to be so careful when you're defending in the box. And that is no one else but Lukaku's fault, that. Absolutely no one else but Lukaku's fault. We need an answer now. We need an answer from Inter Milan. Mistake, I said it. A mistake's going to win this game. He is a poor bastard, I tell you. Poor, poor bastard. You all right? What an opportunity this is. What a game it's been, to be fair. What a game.
Just get the feeling that sometimes things are written in the stars.
Who knows what's going to be the case here. Inter needs to do better. They have not been great so far this game, but they started well. Again, edgy game, both ways, backwards and forwards. They just need to go for it now. But Sevilla are going to shut up shop as best as they can. Alexis, Moses, Ericsson all coming on. 15 minutes to go. They've got to go for it. Alexis Sanchez coming on here. What could that mean? The full back or the wing back will come off on the right-hand side. Are they going to take off Lukaku? Are they going to take off Martinez? I don't think so. But who knows? Suso's coming off first for Vasquez. Do I think the big Barca players are done, or do they need a new manager? I think they're struggling. I do think they're going to struggle. Five's going off. I don't know who that is off the top of my head. Ericsson's coming on. Martinez is going off. Gagliardini is going off as well. They're keeping Lukaku on the pitch. And then the full back, the wing back. There we are. That's what we're used to. Moses going into the back three, back five, whatever you want to call it, as the wing back. There we are. This is going to be interesting here, people. Thank you for joining the stream. We've done so well so far. It's been a great game of football, an enjoyable one to watch. Hope you guys are enjoying watching it as well, guys and girls. Sorry, Daisy. Giving the ball away there cheaply. Vasquez agrees it's absolutely full of running. And it's going to keep the ball here. Keep the ball there. 1,800 people, coming up to 1,900 people so far. 2,000 on the stream would be awesome. And we could potentially have even more as well. We could have extra time. That's a stud up. I hope this goes right way through as well. I hope there's another goal. This has been a great game of football to watch. Really enjoyed it. My mate's just texted me and said that wasn't a deflection. That was just Lukaku's touch. Yeah, they would go into pot. Whoever wins this goes into pot 1 of the Champions League. It would be a good result for Chelsea if Sevilla went into pot 1, but who knows? Oh, it was almost 4. He should be doing better there, really, in centre half. Banega has been fantastic. Really, really classy player. 10 minutes to go. They're playing some weird, dodgy ass like music in the ground now. I think it's meant to be a chant, but it doesn't quite work. But anyway, we move. 10 minutes to go. Probably 15 or so with all the subs and everything that's gone on as well. But there does need to be a goal for Inter Milan within the next 10 minutes. I think if they leave it any later than that, then it's going to be a shut-up shop job and it's not going to work quite like that. I think the best chance of Inter Milan scoring is probably within the next 5-10 minutes. Reguilon's just dribbling the ball out of play, don't worry. What would be better for Chelsea? Round of 16? No, Champions League. You want to be in the Champions League. And you've got to play around of 32. More games, more travelling in the Europa League. Ashley Young's going to dribble the ball in now. Oh, Ericsson, that was a lovely little pass. They're higher up the pitch now, Inter. What they're going to be able to do? Oh, shoot, Moses! Sanchez off the line! Oh! It's starting to come. It's starting to come. Oh, Moses. Oh, Victor Moses. He knew what he wanted to do. Just get it out of his feet and stab it. He just could not get... It just takes him by surprise. And he just could not do anything. The goal line clearance as well. I think it might have just been going wide or hitting the post, but... Got an interesting 10 minutes yet. That's definitely going wide. Oh, Lukaku. There's no one else who can fault for that at all.
This is just what they did against Manchester United. They're saying it's Diego Carlos's goal. They're giving it. I don't think you can with the best will in the world.
Yeah, that ain't gonna stand.
As good as that bicycle kick.
That ain't gonna stand at all. As I said, for the Ajax Tottenham match, things are happening. Score is 3-2 to Sevilla. 1,900 people on the stream so far. We're going to get to that magical number of 2K. Thank you so much.
in this series. The striker who's been starting until tonight, he's going to come on too.
There we are. Pens, hopefully. I hope it goes all the way. Sanchez, do something, lad. Win a corner. He does. Offside, no. Oh. Interesting to see what happens here. The Sevilla team just look like getting battered and bruised all the time. Keeper walking his way all the way out. Never from there.
Last 3 Europa finals that Sevilla have been in, they've scored 3 goals in each of those. Against the Ukrainian team, Liverpool, and now tonight.
Inter deserve the win. I don't know if they do. The draw will be a fair result. But with that just little lapse of judgment from Inter Milan there and Lukaku, that's probably the one. That's probably the moment. They need to score as soon as now, Inter. This is where you want to see Lukaku, because he's all right when he's on the run. But for a guy of his frame and his ability and his size, he should be able to bully people in the box. And I just have a feeling he's not going to do that. En-Nesyri and Gould. Oh, I'm not going to try and pronounce that. De Jong is coming off. They're going for the shut-up shot. Darwin, Lancashire, good to have you on.
He's getting a standing ovation from all the Sevilla substitutes, the whole delegation. And he deserves it as well. The Dutchman with 2 big headers.
There we are.
Sorry. There's a private prayer before coming on. Goodell. The time of this, the time in theory should be added on afterwards. Suddenly Diego Carlos instructed by the people at the sideline to go down. Went down, but he's coming off as well.
Diego Carlos is coming off. They really are tearing the arse out of this. They're trying to buy off the time.
Much involved, one way and another.
There we are.
Diego Carlos.
You're considering David Luiz. I genuinely think last year in my fantasy team I had 2 Chelsea players all year. That was Tammy and Mount. I don't think I had anyone else. Don't even think I put in Pulisic after the restart. I didn't really do it after the restart, to be fair. Yeah, I'm one of the. I don't like having teams. I don't like having players from my own team, only because I know the bias is going to be there. Like, oh no, he's got to play. We'll do that, and we'll be fine. You end up just messing up for yourselves. I also hate having players that are playing against Chelsea as well in my team. I'll quite actively go to transfer them out than have them in.
Moses trying to find Ericsson.
We'll have to set it up.
Ericsson's been more on the bench than starting since he went to Inter. Is Antonio Conte going to be foiled again?
I have to say, I'll do one worse than that. American football. First game I ever went to in Miami was the Dolphins versus Ravens game. The Dolphins got absolutely annihilated. A guy called Lamar Jackson, who is actually on the cover of Madden this year, did incredibly well, absolutely tore the Dolphins apart. And we were out of the game pretty much within 15 minutes. And then I spent the entire rest of the game looking at my phone, seeing how many points I was getting on fantasy. And he pretty much single-handedly won me the whole thing. So can't say I was celebrating because I was more and more annoyed. But there was a moment in the back of my head going like, yeah, this is quite good. Because I think I was playing... I can't remember if I was playing the winner or like the semi-finalists from the year before. So I knew the big game and I had it and I was just perfect. I'm pretty sure him alone would have probably won me the game without anyone else playing as well. I had a massive week 1. And it's just, yeah, after that, it never quite hit the same heights, but everyone knows. Everyone knows where I was. I'm sure you did watch that video, Jesters. I'm sure you did. It's still on my channel. It's the only non-football video on there at the moment. Is the are the 2 NFL videos from when I was in Miami, or 3 or 4, however many it is. God, I miss Miami. I'd be back there in a heartbeat if I could. There's still so much that I didn't do. I was there for 2 weeks and still so much that I didn't do. It's so jam-packed, but it's just incredible to be there. Anyway, that's a different story for different time. Yeah, a bit different when you take your sister. And it happened to me as well. I'd have watched so much more sports. Everything was away. Oh, is he on? Let's have a look. Ericsson, Sanchez. Oh, nah. Game over. When I went to Arsenal versus Tottenham ladies, my friend, yeah. I always love the Arsenal ladies, ultras as they're called. If you like ladies football, clap your hands. You need to go to Vegas. I have to say, I was really tempted to go to Vegas for Christmas when the Dolphins were playing against the Raiders there. Yeah, Dolphins playing against the Raiders on Boxing Day. I was really tempted to go. So, yeah. We'll do a Q&A in the near future. If people want me to do a Q&A, I will do a Q&A. It's what the people demand. It's what the people get. And if you smash the likes on this video. There needs to be a goal now. We're moving into extra time or added time, whichever you wish to call it. Injury time. 6 minutes to go. 6 minutes to be added on. You may not have spotted the Dolphins. They are poo. They are very poo. Not anymore, but they were very, very poo. Ericsson, what's he going to do here now? Generally surprised he hasn't been on the pitch all game, but there we are. That's how they play. Whipped in now. Chance! Corner. Corner. Corner, people. It could be coming. It could be coming. Christian Eriksen's going to whip it in. If anyone can deliver a decent ball, it's him. Went to Sanchez, the smallest player of the pitch. No chance. It's got to go back in. Got to go back in. Move the ball. Oh, ref bottled that. I know a fair few people in Miami that actively support other teams because of how bad the Dolphins have been.
You can only imagine the scenes really in that beautiful Spanish city.
Sevilla's a lovely place. Gorgeous place. Bilbao was a better one when they managed to win the Spanish Cup for the first time in God knows how long. They went all along the river in like canal boats and stuff. That was cool. Celebrated it.
Keeps coming back to Sevilla. It's an almost entirely new team, a new coach. Same story.
Sevilla still doing what they do best, winning Europa League.
That's anywhere will do really as far as Sevilla are concerned now.
What a game of football this has been. Needs to go in soon. The Sevilla players look like they're getting ready to celebrate. Scoring, I tell you, scoring early in the cup final does not help. Inter has scored 3 goals, yeah. You should get a retro Inter Milan shirt. I would do if I could find them. And I had a mortgage to pay for it. Oh, shit. No, what's going on here? Still good. We're all right. Don't worry. Calm down. All good. We're all good. I think we're still here. Give us a thumbs up if you're still here. Don't know what went on there. Another Croatia kit. Thank you very much. Whack a smiley face in the chat if I'm still here. I assume I am. Yeah, you were all here. That's all right. Thanks, Jesters. How many Chelsea Retro Tops have I got? I've got a fair few. I'm going to do a kit collection video because I did try to do one, but turned into a bit of a palaver. I will do one. We had 2,000 people in the stream. Excelente. All well and good. Thank you, bro. No homo. Thank you. I appreciate that.
There was a time when Italian teams were winning this competition on a regular basis, but Inter are, in fact, the first finalists they had in this competition since Parma back in 1999.
Jesus.
Doesn't look like it's going to be a winning appearance.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be Bayern Munich win the Champions League, but this just isn't quite over yet. We've still got a minute and a half to go. Could be over here now, though. Come on, mate. It's got to go. Be better than that, son. Oh, Moses. Come on, goal kick. Get yourselves up there, lads. Got a minute to go. Come on, people. Yeah, they are quite expensive. Best one I ever picked up, I picked up an England Lampard shirt. It's actually a women's one from Jarrett Shop for £6. Like brand new with tags and everything. And I'm going to get Lampard to sign it when I see him next. Yeah, goal kick there at Sevilla. This should be game done and done. Done and done, done and dusted. There we are. Henry, yeah. Friend of mine had an Henry one, but he had a Premier League badge in one sleeve and a Champions League badge in the other, and it just looked so shit. Half a minute to go, and Sevilla are champions of Europa. My sister's boyfriend literally lives in the little chain of houses in front of Arsenal training ground in London Colney. But here we are. This is going to be Sevilla now. Sevilla throwing. They'll take as much time as possible. Inter Milan are going to lose this game. In a lovely kit. It's going to be a Lukaku own goal that is the winner. Sevilla are champions of Europa. I can't say Europe. But they are over the moon. They have deserved it, to be fair. Inter Milan are nowhere near good enough today. Lukaku's just not been at the races, but there we are. A little bit of an upset, maybe. I'm not too sure, but Will Griggs on fire playing now. Thank you all for joining the stream. I appreciate you all immensely. Had over 2,000 people on, which has been awesome. And yeah, it's been a bit of an odd one, but there we are. Thank you all for tuning in. See you on Sunday. Yeah, definitely. Hang on, according to the bookies, what's this? According to the bookies, it was an upset, yeah. Don't be late, Daisy. Make sure you're not late. Take care, everyone. I'll see you soon. Go and enjoy the rest of your night or evening, jesters. And I'll see you soon. I'll see you tomorrow for another video and then Sunday for the live stream. So take care. God bless. Thanks for watching. If you are new around here, make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you later on, people. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.